Hey Wings, how are ya? Happy Monday. Feels really good to be coming into this week really strong from everything that was going on last week. Really an interesting week for me. Had a lot going on from a professional standpoint, really just trying to piece all my pieces together. And I got to tell you, some weeks feel better than others, especially starting this business and being a female entrepreneur. Definitely not easy. The number one thing I keep referring back to and keep hearing time and time again is the people that make it are the people that just don't give up. And it's really kind of resonating with me a little bit because there's just moments where you're sitting in this space and you're like, whoa, I kind of don't know what I'm doing, or I might need some guidance here. So, really trying to fill my space and fill my time with as much information and education as I can, starting a business and creating all the inner workings. There's the business side of it, right? And then there's the marketing side of it, which I can do the marketing side because the company's a marketing company, right? But then there's all these other pieces like the financial side of it and setting up a 401k and being able to hire people. I just wrote my first offer letter and sent that over to a lawyer to review, and she sent back her revisions. And so just, you know, I guess the first part is just want to say thanks to all the people that have really shown up for me and continue to help me along this way. I've got some great referrals that I received. Really great lawyer team that's working with me, female owned and run, and accounting team and all of that. So just a lot of pieces that you maybe don't know. And I know some of my wings. I know some of you are starting your own business as well. So I'm going to want to start to share some of that and also just talk through some of that, so that everybody can hear and feel. And I think I've been feeling like it's not, it's not just a straight path. It's not just this easy road. I think I knew that, but sometimes you hit a roadblock and you're like, wow, I didn't see that coming. So what are the boulders that are in the road that I didn't see coming, and how am I continuing to kind of take those hurdles? So each week is interesting. I continue to grow. Women in new growth situations. This is definitely a growth situation for me. I feel in some ways I'm standing up in my space. I feel like I was always meant to work for myself, and I'm driven. I've got a lot of ideas, and the way that my brain processes things. I feel like this is something that I can definitely do. I've built two companies. I've been part of leadership teams and built two companies prior to this, but this is a little different because I'm doing it all on my own. And there's just another piece to that. So hats off to my girls that are out there that are starting their own companies. I know that there's a lot of them within Wings. So let's start sharing what we know, what we can. If you need a lawyer to help you with your LLC, I definitely have a referral for that. If you need somebody to help with your accounting, I have a referral for that. And, just open to any conversations. So DM me if you are in that space and want to, learn from maybe some of my skin knees that I've already had this last year, because I've had to set up my 401k, sent my offer letter. So just building out my team, and it's been really amazing to start this and start to build a new team and see Lane kind of come to life. So super excited, but also taking a deep breath because it's a lot. It's a lot. I also have 3 kids in this house. And now, since most of us are working from home all the time, I'm working from home. I'm, managing the schedules, driving them. We're back in school a little bit. So there's a lot. Mama's got a lot on her plate. And I know you do too. So, we're just trying to piece all of it together. And, I laugh a little bit because it's a lot sometimes. I'm working on something that I'm super excited about. It's definitely going to be rolled out as part of Wings, but it's called a Boost Life Book. And it's this whole thought process, or it was born from this whole thought process that we're out here saying, drive, go harder, be better, be be your best all the time. And then on the other hand, we're saying, give yourself a break and do some self-care and make sure you're taking care of you and make sure you're loving you. And I know I'm telling you to write love letters to yourself and stuff. So it's part of that. But this book is really about all of that. Like, what are your goals? How do we outline them? I want us to write a love letter to ourselves. I think it's really important to identify all the things that we admire about the person we've become, maybe those hurdles that we've been through. And, what are those things that you just really rely on when it comes to you? You know that you can rely on yourself when it comes to those things. So, looking forward to that. It's really getting some life, which is awesome. I got my first creative comps and things like that. So, things are coming together. And, I've got some Wings members helping me put that together. So it feels really, really good. And I look forward to continuing to roll that out. But these little weekly touch bases are part of that. And they're going to take us through. Eventually, we're going to go through that book together. And each week, we're going to be touching base and kind of using that as our guidepost. So that's super exciting as I head into this year. And when I think about my lobster goals and what I've wanted to achieve this year, I continue to really make some strides towards it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I have lots of doubts, and sometimes I got to take myself for a walk. I got to put some earbuds in, put some motivation on, and take myself for a walk. So, I've been listening to a lot of great stuff, and I think it's really important to do that and to continue to find those things that are inspiring and, pushing us forward. Hopefully for some of you, maybe these little, 5-minute, 6-minute videos are doing a bit of that. But I also encourage you to listen to some podcasts, read some books. And some of what I'm looking at now, I just finished listening to Brene Brown. You all know that I love her, but she interviewed Abby Wambach. And Abby she's an American retired soccer player, a coach, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a FIFA Women's World Cup champion, and a member of the National Soccer Hall of Fame. She's also the author of a book called Wolfpack. And I want to make sure we're doing a really good job. I'm calling myself to do a better job of giving women credit for all that they do and all that they are achieving, that they are achieving. So I read her bio because, man, this woman has really done some amazing stuff. But this, my friends, this is what it is for me this morning. And Brene read this from Wolfpack. And this is the call to the Wolfpack. Believe in yourself, stand up and say, give me the effing balls, give me the effing job, give me the same pay as the guy next to me gets, give me the promotion, give me the microphone, give me the Oval Office, give me the respect I deserve, do it for yourself and do it for your wolf pack too. Wow. Wow. I heard that this morning and I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what Wings is all about. We're going to do it for ourselves and we're going to do it for each other. So we're a Wings pack, but man, we could be a wolf pack too. So that was really awesome. The other thing she said that is in this book that I really resonated with me because I've really struggled with this. This resonated with me because I've really struggled with it. And it's, you don't have to be the male version of yourself to lead. Just be your full self. Wow. I think we get mixed messages on that. We hear, don't be emotional, don't be this, don't be that. And all the things, you hear somebody say, don't throw like a girl, or don't, all those things when you're young, or when they call a boy, when you call a boy in his, young adolescence, a girl, it's a negative thing. Like, that's super negative. So, all these little messages seep into us along the way. And definitely in leadership, we're like, how should I lead? And we think we have to be the male version of that. And I'll tell you, and anybody who's been with me or I've led in my past, I'm a strong version, but I'm not a male version. I give you my empathy. I give you my mama bear. I certainly give you my love. I lift you up when you are down, but I'm going to push you like a mama would. So, I just think that really resonated with me because I had to really come to grips with that at a certain point in my career that I didn't have to be a male version of myself. I could be this strong, fierce woman and lead. So I hope that some of this resonated with you this week. I want to keep these short and sweet. I can get really wordy way too fast. So keeping it short and sweet, giving you little tidbits. Keep sharing with me what you're doing. Listen to some Brene Brown. Everything she's ever said, in my opinion, has been worthwhile. It certainly has helped me along the way, and I hope that you're just doing a little bit more self love every single day. As we head into April, we've got a whole new month. I've got some new things planned, and I'll give you some of that structure next week. Okay. Have a good one. Happy Easter and Passover to everybody who celebrates. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. The weather is getting beautiful up here, and boy, does it feel great. So take care. Love you guys.